I'm Chris Mayfield. I'm one of the firearms instructors here at Spring Guns and Ammo. I'm going to show you a drill today called the 5-in-1 drill. This drill will help to utilize the skills that you already have, maximize your time when you have it on the range, as well as keep you from spending a whole lot of money on ammo while you're out here. Whichever way you're going to use this drill, indoor range, outdoor range, that's going to be up to you. You should have a good time at the drill, and at the end you should be able to utilize the skills that we're going to build on from this for the next step after that. Alright, to start this drill, you're going to start out with a complete, safe, and empty weapon, which means that you're going to make your weapon safe if it's not already done so by locking the slide to the rear. Do your visual physical inspections, making sure that you have a safe and empty weapon, as well as making sure that you have no ammo in the magazine to start the drill. Because you're at a range, you're going to need hearing protection and you're going to need eye protection, and then of course we're going to need some ammo to be able to conduct this drill with. You can use any weapon system that you choose to, pistol, revolver. The 5-in-1 drill is going to consist of 5 perfect trigger presses where we have perfectly aligned sights. We place them on the target and get a good smooth trigger press all the way through. So we'll always make sure that our weapon is safe and empty to begin with. We want to make sure that we've got a proper grip, proper stance. We'll go over those more later on in some additional videos in the future. But we're going to utilize this drill to hone and perfect our trigger press, as well as our grip and our sight alignment, sight picture. As always, because we're at a shooting range, safety and safety equipment are paramount. I have my glasses on to protect my eyes. I'm going to put my hearing protection on to make sure that I protect my hearing as we're shooting. To begin this drill, I'm going to take the weapon, keep it pointed down range, and I will move into position, getting behind the target, getting ready to shoot it. Good grip, good stance, sights are lined up, smooth, steady trigger press. Smooth, steady trigger press all the way through. I want a perfect trigger press each and every time. Once I've done the whatever number of dry presses I'm going to do, I bring the weapon back, lock my slide to the rear, do my visual physical inspection, set it down. After I've done my 4, 5, 6, however many trigger presses that you want to do, then you'll take your empty magazine, place 1 round into the magazine, make sure your downrange area is clear and safe, insert the magazine into the weapon, charge it, aim in, and just like you were doing with your dry fires, you're just going to aim in, smooth steady trigger press, watching the front sight, tilt it up, drop your magazine out, work your action, and then you can go right back to your dry fires if you want to. Once I have done 5, I'll load my magazine back up with 1 round again. Aim in on the target, good smooth steady trigger press. Drop my magazine out, work my action, and then I can continue on with my 5 trigger presses and 1 round. Again, the 5-in-1 is designed to help you get a lot of good trigger presses, smooth trigger presses, working your sight alignment, your sight picture, but it doesn't cost you a lot of money because you're not shooting a lot of rounds. I hope you found this useful. We'll have more tips in the future.
Hey guys, this is Garrison with Spring Guns and Ammo. We're here today with the new Glock Gen 5 doing a gear review for you so you can take a look at the new gun, see the differences and things that have been changed. We're also going to be taking it to the range and shooting it a little bit so you can see how it performs. Hope you enjoy the video. Have a good one. Alright guys, we're just going to talk about the things they've changed here on the Gen 5s compared to your older models. First thing, we just want to show you that the gun is clear and empty. We don't have any rounds near us, so we're perfectly safe over here. One of the big things here you're going to see is the finger grooves are gone. That's a big improvement to some people it's kind of indifferent. Just something that they changed up a little bit, and I'll talk about another part of that once we progress a little more into the video. The next change we're going to talk about here, let me get the good angle, is they have flared the magazine well and made a cut here to where it is easier for you to insert and remove magazines. Some people are into that, some people aren't. It's just something that you can get into, makes it a little easier. Thing I was going to talk about earlier is your undercut here. If you can see that angle, they've made a very mild improvement to the undercut. Basically, that in conjunction with the finger grooves is going to allow you to get a better grip for pretty much any shooter, no matter what size hands you have. Get that high grip on the gun, get a low bore axis, and shoot the gun well. So next, we're going to talk about the ambidextrous slide release or slide stop that they've added. That essentially is going to get you and your left-handed friends to get an ambidextrous slide stop to where you can actually manipulate that from either side of the gun. Now, for our Glock fans out there, they've also removed the locking block pin, so you now are back to a 2-pin setup on the gun. This is basically going to allow you to have a simpler breakdown, a lot less little small parts to maneuver with and have to figure out. So with the internals here, you're going to see a couple differences here in the frame. Again, you're missing that pin, so you don't have the pin sticking out in the locking block there. Another thing is your ambidextrous slide release. It's all one piece, and it does have a spring in there that's basically allowing it to where you can get even leverage on either side of the slide release or slide stop, allowing you as a left-handed shooter to actuate that fairly easily. As well as you're going to see changes in your trigger bar and trigger pack, so you're not going to see any compatibility with your Gen 4 pistols. Transitioning to the slide, you're going to see that your recoil spring and guide rod are a little bit longer. You got a couple extra coils in that spring, allowing to supposedly a little bit easier recoil, a little bit softer, easier to control. A couple other minor differences, nothing too major, but essentially just improvements that Glock deemed fit for the Gen 5. Alright guys, well that's all the differences. Now we're going to take it to the range and do a little bit of shooting with it. Alright, let's see how it shoots.